We're live. Hey, everyone.
Woohoo.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Josh. You are
Greetings and
everyone.
salutations.
Oh, my gosh. Josh is here. He says
What
he's
is happening to you right now?
Oh, Robert's here. Hey, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Garbage monster, where's all your videos at?
You're being called out, Josh.
I like his stuff,
I do, too.
but he only shows the big scores, you know. So
D is in here. Hello, D. Janet. Hi, Janet. Haven't seen
Janet's here, yeah.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Dee.
Big star on the Dr. Lori show.
you. Yes.
SVP, how you doing? Hope you enjoyed your break.
Oh, she was on a break? I wondered. I thought I hadn't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Chuck, I got a question for you about when you go to auctions.
Yeah.
I've noticed some about all the ones I go to around here. I was just wondering if you experience the same, and you probably do, but somebody holds up an item to sell and they start at 50 and it goes all the way down to say like 5, and then people start bidding on it, and then you find out it goes above that 50 that it started at.
Yep. Happens a lot.
Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah.
And sometimes the auctioneer will make a joke about it. It's like, well, that's when it started. Come on, people.
Yeah.
Or he'll even say, I know we're going to get back up there again. And then they'll go back down to 5 and shoot it back up. And yeah, that's the trend.
You got a favorite spot?
For auctions, not really. I go wherever I can. I try not to go too far, but I have favorite auctioneers. But no, I don't really have a favorite spot.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Dee. I hope she gets better soon.
You know what? I did know that. My wife told me about that. Gosh, that's gotta be. I mean, to shatter one of them would be bad enough, but both of them, that's got to be miserable.
Yeah, what the hell of an accident.
Hi, Johnny.
Johnny, hello, buddy.
Cajun Roots. He almost sounds like a slower version of the Micro Machine guys from the commercials.
The Micro Machine guys. That guy that used to talk really fast back in the day?
Yeah, from Galoob. Yeah.
I remember him. He was famous for 15 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm. A couple of years ago, his Micro Machines were super hot, and you could sell them for 3 or 4 what they're going for now.
Yeah, I missed that trend.
And Dee's really busy. Her daughter has both her ankles shattered, heel shattered, and then they got a puppy to cheer her up. So, that's a lot going on right now.
Dang. I guess it would distract her.
That is
What
true.
are you calling old Bobby?
It's a cat guy. Greetings and salutations.
Hi, Bobby.
You do caps too, don't you, big brother?
No. I know I'll grab them if I know they're gonna sell, but I don't grab everything underneath the sun anymore. I know what to look for the high end ones, and that's pretty much all I'll do. I don't really like doing caps. I wear them.
I love flipping them, but God, like I got a bunch of them that I thought were like some great ones, but like
IH, man, yeah, big time. It sells better than John Deere. I don't care what anybody says, but for me, man, I can command high prices with International Harvester. Get it?
John Deere's everywhere. It's a little more rare, I think.
Mm-hmm. I've sold a badge off a truck for stupid money. So yeah.
No kidding.
I'm going to incriminate him because no one will ever find him because he's really old and I don't even know where he's at anymore. But I have a great uncle that is somewhere out there that may or may not have taking me with him as an accomplice to hold his items as he hopped people's fences and went through junk cars sitting that were abandoned and took emblems off and stuff and resold them.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought I was just hanging out with my great uncle, and I realized when I got older, oh no, he's stealing things.
Hey, little Debbie. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Which I know the vehicle, they probably would never even know because those vehicles literally were like rust buckets and just sitting there for who knows how many years. But he would get the logos and stuff, pry them off, and list them. Hi, Patrick.
Life of crime.
Hi, little Debbie.
Hello, Jennifer. Always so nice in chat.
Hi,
She's
Jennifer.
awesome. What was I going to say? Your uncle was a hustler. Your great uncle was a hustler. Take care of your daughter, D.
Well, my life is an open book, except for my primary account. I won't give that away, or things about my family. So,
Why are you called Big Brother at the auction?
Damn it, you took my question.
That's all I
the
had.
YouTube stuff that I looked at said if you want to make a good YouTube name, then part of your name needs to be what you do. So, what am I always doing? I'm at the auction, so that's what I did. I know it's long. I can't think of a way to shorten it because I would like to shorten it. And I've always been Big Brother, as ever since you could send private messages through YouTube. So
You used to be able to do that?
yeah. Eric, turn my mic down a little more.
I'm really new to YouTube, so I always thought it was dumb, and then I realized I'm on YouTube every day watching video. It's like, why is this dumb?
It's a long time ago. So
Yeah, a year and a half ago, I would tease my son. I'm like, why do you spend so much time on YouTube? It's so stupid. And then next thing I know, I'm hooked, and I got a channel.
And
you're a hot shot now, huh, Chuck?
Oh, yeah,
Hi, Kim.
I'm big time. Hey, Kim.
Mm-hmm. Big time. I'm going to call Natey Father Christmas, and you're big time.
And I'm big time. Hey,
Well, do you want to introduce yourself, Big Brother, since we're getting more people in the chat now?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Big Brother. What do you want to know? My friends call me Ispy. ISPY. There's a story behind it, but it just comes from a video game. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So.
Okay.
From a video game, huh?
Wow, how's that? World of Warcraft.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Ispy.
Do you resell full time or is it part time?
Oh, I'm full time all the way.
Full time. Yeah. How long have you been full time?
6 years, 7.
Nice.
Was there?
I don't know. I got my origin story out, and I know you saw it because you commented. But
Yeah.
that was pretty much it. I mean, I was going to save it for a video, but now that people are here, which is actually more people than watch my channel, yeah, I shut down my Ruby Lane account. I don't have it anymore. I shut down my Etsy account. I don't have it anymore. I don't think highly of either platform anymore. I will always be with eBay. And I had a problem with eBay, whereas my subscriptions stopped for some unknown reason. I didn't cancel it, but they stopped charging me for my subscriptions. And I still have like over 300 in my primary account, so I don't know what's going on. But they haven't called me out on it. I haven't called them out on it. I'm just going to leave things alone. I can't run sales anymore because of it, so I've had to adjust things.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I know. So, I'm gonna be moving stuff over from my primary account into the one that I show on YouTube, and make the one on YouTube my primary account eventually. That's what I'm doing with that.
Okay.
So you just have 2 accounts then?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a basic account and a starter account. I still think I do, but they're not charging me. I don't know what's going on. So yeah. One was $5 a month, actually $50 for the year, and the other one $60 a month. So.
Hello, Flower Girl and Ma's Place.
Ma's Place, that's a new one.
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
I don't know the Flower Girl.
Isn't
Greetings
Maul
and salutations.
from Illinois?
Who's from Illinois?
Isn't Maul from Illinois?
Maybe. I won't hold
Is
it
it the
against
same Maul? I'm pretty sure she's the same Maul that was been here before, but maybe the name's changed. I don't know.
Ma's always Ma. I used to get in trouble for calling my mom Ma. She said, "You sound like a hillbilly."
It was always awkward. My mom wanted me to continue to call her mommy. I'm like, dude, I'm like a teenager. Like, this is weird.
She really did?
Yeah. Yeah, it was very strange.
I'm usually too mad at my mother to call her anything but mom.
I like to call mine Mommy Dearest. She doesn't think that's funny either.
My mom don't get around so good, so I'm over there every day. I got to do son things, so
Oh boy, I know what that's like.
yeah. And she's right, and I'm right, and so,
This doesn't work, does it?
I can't find us on YouTube. Are we on?
See, I was right, Chuck.
What were you right about?
Maul Pal from Illinois.
I'm sorry. Just kidding.
It's the one time I remembered something. I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too.
Thanks. That means a lot, Chuck.
You know what? I did want to thank you publicly, though, Nate, for all you're doing to get us some great guests. Nate got us booked up into October, and we got some great people, and I'm excited.
Now, this is going to go ahead and leave.
You turkey.
my sister says she can't find it on YouTube. Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, I just found it. I don't know how to. We're on my channel, Backroad Bitter.
Oh, that's what it is. I keep telling her to look up Two Beirdos live. So.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that'll find.
I think the only time that shows up if you've looked it up before and then the search or whatever remembers it. Because I think that's the only reason I find it when I type in the Two Beirdos.
Okay.
Hi, Travis.
Tell her to try sexy old dudes. That'll work every
I
time.
know. Somehow I see that taking us to a Chinese site.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what that brings up. Hey, Travis. Welcome.
Oh my God, I can't type. Does anybody else find their fingers too big to use the chat on your phone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do.
I absolutely hate it. And voice to chat is horrible.
But then I don't want one of those old people phones, and I'm sorry if anyone out there is offended by being called old, but you know what I'm talking about? Like with the gigantic buttons, my grandma has one.
Oh, like the crickets?
Oh, yeah, like something like that, where like the buttons are like that big.
How
And
big's
it's
the phone?
Jesus, it's a large phone that does nothing but really call.
Making white claws and baking cookies. Oh my goodness.
White Claw and bacon. Wow, that could make some interesting cookies right there.
What kind of cookies? They're not chocolate chip. I just own you.
Jitterbug, that's another one, Robert. Who's this Patrick Murphy?
Oh no, that's the guy that told me to let everyone know that Patrick Murphy sent me.
Sounds like a problem. Well, I'm making.
Jeff, I apologize. I keep mispronouncing. I keep saying backroom bitter, so I apologize.
That sounds like I hang out in strip clubs.
Yeah, I know.
That sounds like a whole different channel. What do you got going on there, Chuck?
Well, now that you mention it,
I think Big Brother just gave you a new channel. I think you should start up backroom bitter.
look
So
how
when you're not going to auctions, Big Brother, what do you do? What do you do in your free time?
Well, I source when I can. I can never have too much stuff. To relax, play video games, and listen to my playlist, which is over 4,000 strong.
Oh my god!
Wow. That's impressive. Are you the type of person that can remember the lyrics to songs?
Oh yeah.
Oh well, good for you. I guess I'm like trying to find someone like me that I think someone in the chat a while back said they did not remember lyrics, and it made me feel good, warm and fuzzy inside. I'm one of these people. I literally have, and this is gonna sound pathetic, on my phone. I probably have 30 songs top, maybe 40, and I listen to them over and over, and I still do not know the words. Like I know like a couple words, but my brain does not function where I remember song lyrics.
That's how I am too. I'm talking like
Warzone.
songs from my youth too. Like I listened to AC/DC and Led Zeppelin. I didn't know what any of those songs were about. And now as an adult, I find out I listen to all these songs about sex in front of my mom. She
Yeah.
She didn't know.
Led Zeppelin. You didn't get it when he's going push, push, push. I mean. Okay.
You're like, Mom, this is a great song.
He's singing about making lemonade. He's squeezing lemons and
Zeppelin's my second favorite band of all time.
Sweet.
Owned every album they ever had. So.
And your number one band?
Floyd.
Controversy.
Hands down.
I
also like Black Sabbath. I like Rush. I like everything. I really do.
You like classic rock.
I like classic rock. I like hard rock. Last night I got into a thrash metal phase, and we're talking things like Slayer, old Metallica,
Wow.
Havoc, mosh pit kind of stuff. Because I used to go to those concerts. I was wild.
I'd be terrified of a mosh pit. I don't want to be thrown around.
I'm into that sort of thing.
Oh, that's hot. Hey, the book guy is my dad if you want to give him a wrench.
Oh, sure.
That's your pops? Hey, Natey's pops, what's up?
My dad. See, now I know that me not being able to remember lyrics is genetic. So now I have it's diagnosed now. I feel good about it. That it's just not meant to be, and I'm okay with that.
Music's very subjective. If you like it, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what other people think.
Joan is here. Hello,
Exactly. What'd you just say?
I just said hello to Joan Jones.
That's my sister. She's little sister. I'm big brother. Now, I contacted you once through her account the last time, but her keyboard's whacked, so.
Why can't I find book guy? What is it, book guy?
The book guy. Or how are you pronouncing it? The book guy.
It's just water, by the way.
Sure.
Hey, I got whiskey and beer with me, man. So you're fine.
I'm not much of a drinker.
You're not a drinker?
Well, a bottle of booze will last me a month.
Well, that's pretty good. How big
That's
a bottle?
good, though. That's good. It's not a bad thing.
That's a night for Nate.
Yo, Cobra. Yeah.
Are you into other pop culture stuff like that?
Sorry, Bobby.
Comics and
I try to keep my nose open for what's trending now, what's other trends. I've lived through most of the other trends, so I just draw on my memories and look shit up. So
Now I got a
I
question.
got an 11-year-old niece. You know, I pay attention to what she likes and what kids in her school are doing, so I can know if a certain toy dolls get hot. You know, like the Squishmallows. I didn't know shit about Squishmallows until I saw a video, and then I asked her, 11-year-old Zeph. She goes, "Oh yeah," and start telling me. So you know, she's got Squishmallow headphones and a Squishmallow drive.
she'll school you.
No,
Yeah.
that's smart. Learning from your 11-year-old niece.
You know what else I learned now?
What's
Since
that?
my oldest is in her mid-20s, that's an age group to watch too, because now she has disposable income and she's looking for crap from when she was young, Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Lab and things like that. So that's what works for me. I look at what she's trying to find, and
I used to watch Dexter's Lab, so
I love Dexter's Lab. That's the best thing about having kids is being able to watch cartoons.
big little sis.
They'll leave the room and I'll keep
I
watching.
gotta say this real quick about great thing about having kids and watching cartoons. The worst cartoon ever made, and I don't care if anyone wants to argue with me, because I'll defend it to my grave.
Hello, Mark.
Caillou,
Oh,
the
the old
whiny
kid?
little bitch kid.
Hey, you know what? I agree.
Thank you.
I agree totally. I made that argument once, and I threw in some slurs on top of it, and somebody said, "So what? You're against cancerous kids now?" I was like, "No, I was just talking about that particular cartoon." So
Yeah, my daughter when she was younger loved it, and it was just like, oh my god, if I have to listen to him whine about something else, I'm gonna flip out.
there's
But
another
then
one.
somebody like-
Hee haw.
Well, my
Dora
wife
the
told her,
Explorer,
like, I
man.
love that
Ugh.
cartoon. And then she'd be like, "Well, Nateypie loves it," and I'm like, "Yeah, I love it." But no, it's terrible.
Dora the
One of my
Explorer.
favorites is Peppa Pig. I like Peppa Pig. So
You like Peppa Pig?
I like Peppa Pig. Yeah.
I
think it's cute.
Here, but I'm not a fan. I had to watch so many episodes of that too.
It's an art form designed to teach and make you laugh. Just enjoy it.
Hi, Nana Tink.
Remember Yo Gabba Gabba?
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, my niece had every one of those stuffed animals.
Those were
She
trippy.
probably still does.
Didn't come up with that idea over a cup of coffee.
That big orange thing with the bumps all over it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They found that under mommy's bed. Sorry.
You guys are gonna make me wish I had a drink now, aren't you? Ren and Stimpy, love it. Yes.
Oh, that was. I cannot believe if you look
Hello,
at it
Trish.
now. Could you imagine how
Blue's
quickly that would
Clues.
be canceled now if Ren and Snippet came out?
Oh,
Like they
Yeah.
had such stuff because the thing is, it wasn't out when my daughter was like starting to get into cartoons, so I was able to find it for her and we watched it. Now I look back on it and it's like, holy crap, this was not ever a kid's cartoon like I always thought it was.
What's Muno? Muno?
I feel like I've heard of that. I'm going to Google that.
SpongeBob. I watch SpongeBob. There's some underlying jokes. They're definitely
Yeah.
adult oriented.
Oh, Muno is the thing you find under your mom's bed.
What? Oh,
Oh,
Yoga. Yeah.
gotcha. Trish, thanks for coming. I'm a sick man, I know.
You did this. I would never have said that if that was not for you.
You know, it just brought back memories. One time I was in my brother's RV, and I don't know what he dropped something, and he was making me look for it. And I pulled out from under one of the chairs what he claimed was a dog toy, and I don't know, it messed me up emotionally. It was not a dog toy, I don't think. But anyway.
Oh my god.
Patrick Murphy likes iCarly. iCarly's back on the air, Patrick Murphy.
I don't know that one.
It's like a teen show. Well, it was a teen show.
It was on Disney, wasn't it? Or was that
I think so, or Nickelodeon, one of those two.
I remember the name, but luckily my daughter never got into that stuff.
My middle child liked that one.
I don't know if you guys ever watched it, but I know with me, I loved watching what was it, Boy Meets World or something like that.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I never watched it, but I know what you mean.
Mm-mm.
I think they brought that one back too.
Oh, no one has any new ideas. They just they're like, oh, let's redo this.
Agreed. You like movies, Ipsy?
Ispy. ISPY.
I like.
You can call me Big Brother. It's fine. I mean,
this up, Chuck.
I wrote it down and I have it over here too, and I still said it wrong.
Let me go ahead and mispronounce this.
it's an easy mistake. It's not the first time I've heard it. So,
Tips.
you have your phone data, it'll come out I Spy. So,
Oh yeah,
Hi, Cameron.
that'll help me remember actually. Hey Cameron.
yeah, I love movies. I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV in over 2 years. It's sad. It's depressing. I can't stand commercials.
Hey man.
So I watch YouTube most of the time and watch movies on, HBO, Showtime, Netflix, those kind of things.
I'm of that age now where all the commercials make me start checking myself for symptoms. Like, do I
Yeah,
have?
I block commercials. If you have commercials in your videos, I block them. I apologize, but they really do get me irritated. So I block them.
I think
You block Origin, does it?
I think YouTube's like putting commercials basically on anyone's channel now.
Yeah, I've seen them on a couple of my vids.
Same here, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't get paid for it though.
I
Now I'm
know.
angry.
Gravity good, sup?
Thank you, Cameron.
Hey Mike, thanks for coming, man. January. I had a question
hi,
for
Mike.
January. Yeah, I watch people's videos and I think, oh, I got to ask them about that next time I see them in a chat. That's just dumb because I don't remember anything.
Write it down. I have the same problem because I've got disabilities. And it's hard for me to remember shit. I suffer from can't remember shit.
CRS. Yep.
Yeah. So I used to carry around one of those little voice recorders, and if I had a good idea, I'd put it on that. Thing is I forgot and left it at home a lot.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah.
I literally have to write everything down or I forget because I have a terrible.
I carry little notebooks like this around.
Yeah, I got notebooks
that?
all over the place.
What'd you say, Nate?
I said, what's the front of that say?
Fresh rants. I got another one that says things that annoy me.
I think I bought a set like that for my wife for her stocking one year.
CML, convenient memory loss. I like that one.
I think next time if someone at work's like, do you not remember our conversation? I'm gonna be like, I can't remember shit what Big Brother said. It's like I've been diagnosed.
I had CRS.
I had some things planned for you guys.
Uh-oh.
A thing.
Yeah?
I like to like I said, I like to educate. It's not very educational. I wanted to see how you guys handled yourselves.
Yes, it is,
But
Mike. Yeah.
I have 3 objects, and I want you to tell me which one you think is worth the most.
Oh God, I'm gonna fail, but I'm ready.
They're all vintage. They're all from the 1920s or before. Well, no, 1927 is one of them, but
Ish. All right.
I don't know. Well, I can see it. There's matches in it. It's got a striker top. It is a matchbox. I am going to tell you that. This is object number 1. It's got writing on it from a pen company that's known. This would usually come gold plated. This one's all worn off. I can clean this up and make it shiny, and this might be an object that I want to do that out to reveal the advertising on it.
Cool.
That's the first one. Second one is, I'm going to throw a little trick into it here, is this object. I'm going to let you guess what it is.
Eyeliner or mascara.
I don't want to show the bottom, that'll give it away. You pull this out, something slides in, push it in, pops out top.
Is it a pill
This is-
dispenser?
No, actually,
Syringe.
let's see. Do you want to know what it is now? It's a shaver.
Oh
wow,
wow.
that's awesome.
This is, without looking them up, guys, this is a 1927 Model 1, Type 1, Schick injector style razor. This is the first thing Schick ever produced. This particular one.
Ooh.
Not this exact one, but this Type 1 Model 1. He got back from the war, and he was such a gun freak that he wanted to incorporate the injection style into the blades. I have tested it. It does work. Thank God the blades were dull, because I would have sliced my finger open.
Okay.
But yeah, I learned about that. That's item number 2. And item number 3. Deck of playing cards. I'll show you all the sides. It's missing the flap. The flap is completely gone. Box is called a tuck, by the way.
Huh.
On the box, there's some other kind of, it's a reversible box. Here's what the Joker looks like.
That looks old.
It is old. Here's what the Ace looks like.
Wow.
This is a full set with one Joker. They are rare, but but you know, like I said, there's damage to it. It's all there. It's complete. But yeah, so between those 3, what do you think? And I've comped everything, so
I feel confident, and I may be wrong, but I'm going to say the razor.
I was gonna guess the razor too.
it's cards.
Really?
Yeah.
Will you change your answer, please? Just say razor. I'm just kidding.
The razor's pretty
what's
cool.
The value
Not-
of the cards?
Well, razor is not complete. It's missing a cap. That would make it look like a solid tube. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all there. All the guts are there, which is the rare part about it, because not everybody sells them complete. And this one does work. I have tested it, but there's some oxidation on it. I don't know. I'd probably shoot for 100, 110 best offer and take 85 on it. So it's not as worth as much, but it's still cool. I dig some of these old things.
Yeah, I actually watched a lot of YouTube videos of people that go out and find old razors and then resell them, because I keep my eye out on them, but the only ones I run into are so rusted up that I don't think they'd be worth anything. I could be wrong, but
I've been wanting to do a video about cards. It's a certain affinity of mine. You guys walk by them at yard sales constantly. I could tell you things about cards, playing cards. For one, it's in the ephemeral section, but yeah, I can't find another one. These decks of cards were produced in 1895.
Wow.
So they're true antiques. And I had to go on Facebook groups and stuff like that and talk to card collectors. I actually had some people offer me big bucks just for the Joker. I'm not splitting the set up.
So what kind of value are we looking at there?
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. For one, I love cards so much. It's been a big part of my life. I buy things at auction sometimes that I lease for myself. I'll just put it that way.
I get it.
Things that I have sitting around that are worth lots of money if I could sell them.
Hey, Angie.
But I enjoy them too much, so I got one sitting right here. So
what'd you get offered for the Joker?
I got offered 85. I told him no, and he said 100.
Wow.
See, that's one thing about the cards is you got people that collect new ones, old ones, just the Jokers, just certain kinds of series. Some of them collect just the tax stamps. The tax stamps is a big part of it. It's all part of history and colonial days crap. It goes back. Cards go way back, man, way back.
That's freaking cool.
So.
And how about the Matchbox? What's that worth?
If it's in good condition, which this one's not, about $60.
Nice.
A lot of people think it holds pen tips, old pen tips, because I sell pens. Because the advertising on it is for a pen and tooling company. And there's a pretty little design stamped into it that looks like little pinholes. It's kind of neat. But it's definitely got a striker plate across the top of it built in, so it's definitely a Matchbox.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
All three of those, I'm at a loss.
And I paid $60 for this. I don't know if I can. It's heavy as hell. It is a bronze sculpture by Michael Moran, who is a well-known artist. You can look him up by name on eBay. I had 3 of the small ones. They weren't any bigger than this. I sold one for $75, one for $65, and I took the best offer of $47 on them. And they weren't bigger than this, and they went first class.
Wow.
Yeah, I got another one up there. That one's not worth much, $60 maybe. I'd take 50 on it. I've already made my money back. That big one there, I can't find it anywhere. You have to work it up. I don't have a worth point account anymore. Man, I'm so sorry I got rid of that. I can't afford it, honestly. I mean, I can, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably worth about $500 or $600 minimum. So
That's fantastic.
yeah, but like I said, I enjoy it. So
This is one thing I do with my prices. If I cannot find another one or there's only a couple, I just price extremely high. Of course, if I could find it like on one of the value sites or something that I don't have to pay for, then I'll try to match it with that price. If I don't know the price, I just reach high, and then, I mean, to me, I can always come down.
yep. The cards, there's other decks up there that are rare-ish, antique-ish. They're wanting prices $250, $350. From the people I've talked to and the prices that have been offered on it, I think I can get 200 for it. I think it's worth more than that. But I got maybe $1 into it. Okay, so
I was going to say you probably got what, $1 into it.
well, Chuck knows you buy flats of shit. I mean, yeah, for $5 and bring home this big heavy tray and start going through all the decks of cards. So.
You know what I find a lot of is like mid-century decks of cards. Do those have value too?
Yes.
50s, 60s,
Yes.
70s. Cool.
Yes. But condition, everything vintage. Condition.
Sure.
It's got to be your number one thing.
Yeah, a lot of times they're well played with, the ones I find, but
As long as they're all there. Also know that people buy just the court cards, the face cards. If you find incomplete decks, you can start saving some of the people collect just the jokers or just the aces. They're out there. There's listings for them. You can go look for them. So, somebody says, hey, it's not complete. You can have it free. In my pocket, it goes.
wow.
So I always think broader than, well, this is incomplete. It's trash. No, parts. I preach parts. So.
Nana Tink wants to know, what about sealed from casinos vintage?
Yeah, those are high dollar, depending on what they are. Especially if the casinos aren't around anymore, those automatically command higher prices. But, I don't know if the person is just collecting them for their casino cards or for the tax stamp. So.
Yeah, I never would have thought of that tax stamp.
Same here.
Yeah, there's complete history. There's I got like 2 websites. One's worldofplayingcards.com, and it shows you a history, and it goes way back to Egyptians and shit. So.
No kidding. I like that you do videos of the websites and stuff you use to value stuff.
Yeah, sorry, Chuck. I haven't put out that toy one yet. I apologize.
That's all right.
I get around to it. One of the websites isn't kept up anymore, but I'll probably still use it.
When's the next good auction? I don't know. I think this weekend I might be staying home. There's a couple tractor auctions, farmer auctions.
Hey man, those are cool to go to. I've been to all kinds of auctions. I've been to all of them.
Really? You go when they're selling equipment and stuff?
Yeah, man, sometimes I think I can take $600 and buy a tractor, but just not know how to get it home. I mean, I got nowhere to park it anyway. But it's amazing what you can buy for little money. I mean, tractor's going to be, hundreds of dollars as opposed to like singles and tens. But,
yeah.
I've sat in on real estate auctions where they actually sell the real estate itself.
Yeah, I've been there.
I've been to auto auctions just to see what it was like. Don't buy one.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I made a bad purchase.
What'd you say, Nate?
I said I went to an auto auction and I made a bad purchase.
Yeah. I think they're all bad purchases.
Yeah. Let's just say the drive shaft, I think it was, or some kind of shaft was sitting in the back seat after I bought it already. So I was like, that's not good.
Parts. You can part it out.
Harry Humstone about the nudie cards. Yeah, there's certain manufacturers of nudie cards that are worth more than others. You'll see a couple that are quite common, and that drives the price down. You just got to comp them, look at them, make sure you're looking at the right maker. Congress is a popular one that people collect.
So they're worth more.
Sorry.
No, I'm not saying they're worth more, but that's a name to look for. They made Duratones and Vitatone cards. They come in the big clamshell cases.
Oh, cool.
It depends on what kind of backs they have. Things with dogs and cats and shit like that sell better than the old paintings that you see in museums. Those pictures don't sell so well.
Strange.
But if it's in really good condition, if they're still sealed, you can still sell it. So
I'm not either, Harry. I'm not allowed to look at them either.
So you said, just make sure I'm understanding it, because I'm putting this stuff in a Word document right now. Are you saying the brand is called Congress?
Yeah, Congress makes the cards. Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 shoe boxes here full of cards, as a matter of fact. So, you know, you guys, like I said, you guys walk by the stupid novelty cards. They're like this big.
Yeah.
Get about 5 or 6 of them together and sell them as a lot. And you get, now we're only talking like 12 to 15 bucks, but, you know.
It's amazing. That's what the stuff I like learning about, and I've learned so many of those things in the last year, stuff that I've missed. And, you know, you just got to slap yourself on the side of the head and watch for them next time.
Like your pen. Did you sell your pen, Chuck? Remember I told you it was a bubble top pen?
Actually, I think it's still right here.
What's the advertising on the top? Have you deciphered that?
Let's take a look. It says, Shorty's Bar and Grill, Chattanooga, Tennessee. No, I'm kidding.
Really small print.
It says McDonald. I wonder if that's, I know like in Dubuque, Iowa, there's a McDonald is a big name. There was like a plumbing supply company down there called McDonald. I don't know if that's what this is though. All I can see is McDonald. There's some smaller print that I can't read.
So the top of it's scuffed up then? You can't read it right?
It's kind of, it looks like it's like
cloudy?
Aged. Yeah, cloudy, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like it probably used to be white and now it's not. So
yeah, those sell. That's probably made from Garmin, not Garmin. Damn, Garland.
Let's see if I can
Look
see
at the pen clip; it might say it.
Yep, it says Garland.
Yeah.
Around here.
Yeah. One of the biggest surprises I ever had at an auction, and my sister was with me. I bought. God, it was over 20,000 pens and pencils. 10,000. 10,000 is reasonable because it was a lot. And I paid like $24 after tax. And after I threw away about a third of them because they were just who knows what, I started going through and I wondered if they were worth money. Then I started noticing that some of them were worth money. Then I started doing research and I learned about them. And now I know about all kinds of useless crap that I can use later to make money. So
yeah, that's kind of how we do it.
I sold one pen for 40 bucks. One. I'm like, what the hell? But, hey.
Well, January House, who was in here earlier, he sells vintage pencils, and he gets, I don't know what kind of money he gets, but he loves selling them.
Yeah, they're worth money.
What, Nate?
I said, didn't he bring that up when he was on the show?
I don't remember that. That was years ago.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's where I had it written down because like a couple of weeks ago I was going through my notebook. I'm like, why the hell did I write down vintage pencils? Now that you say that, I think it was, I'm pretty sure he brought it up.
Oh, he's back. We were talking crap about him. Now he shows up.
Good night, Nana.
See you, Nana.
But yeah, I still got some of them laying around. As a matter of fact, I still have some of them on my account. But it's the end of, and I've still got 3 medium flat rate box full of crap in the car of pens and pencils. I'm really not sure what to do with them because they're, I don't know, I'll figure something out. Some of the pencils, they have the shapes of, they're bent in the shapes of the animals. Maybe I'll lot all those together and get rid of them for $5 or $6. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, you're mistaking that for Chuck's notebook, Mike.
So, so what's going on, guys? Yeah, that's what I do. That's it. Great show. Sorry about the 0 subscriber count.
Oh. are you talking about? We're having a good show.
No, we should apologize. Usually our guests lose several subscribers, so be prepared.
20,000, yeah.
20,000 subscribers?
No, yeah. Just my sister there. Oh, I see. So we all should go over to Nana's and bug her. No, wait.
Yeah, I would. If it wouldn't hurt Nate's feeling, I'd quit this show and I'd be on her show.
Wow,
Chuck.
Chuck. Oh my God.
I'm kidding. I love it here.
Feelings are hurt. Shots.
Oh,
So,
Frozen.
Nate, why don't you put out more videos? I like your videos that you put out.
Are you talking to me? Sorry.
Yeah. Nobody else here named Nate.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I heard my name, but I didn't want to. If Chuck, if you were talking to Chuck, I didn't want to just jump in there and steal it. I just gotta be more consistent.
Yeah,
I have
me
a
too.
problem. I get busy with work, and then because I work full time still, and then I get busy just focusing on my business, and I don't take the time for YouTube like I should.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm very inconsistent.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more consistent considering I created more channels. And Chuck, I am creating videos for those channels. It's just I realized I need to have an intro or it does not make sense. So
Yeah, I noticed that some of you YouTubers out there, like Cajun Roots, and you got the fancy intros and shit. Excuse me, and stuff. How you do that? I mean, I've got an editing software, and I'm getting better at it. But
I just used mine was pretty easy. So with
you do it on your phone?
I didn't do this one on my phone. I think you can, but this one I did online, and I think it's called like placeit.net, and you can do all kinds of things. But literally, you choose what song you want to use. Because it's all non-copyrighted music. So you choose what song you want to use. You choose what background, like the moving shit and all that. And then you
Jeff.
place your logo into it. And then that's it. Like, it was pretty simple. And then I paid for it for I think I paid for it for 1 month and I canceled just because I needed to make a couple of intros and I was done with it. Because I could not justify paying it monthly because I mean, how many intros am I going to make? I mean, I know you can do more stuff with it, but geez. Did you know Mike doesn't have a wrench? Is that because you hate him?
Oh, it could be. He annoys me.
Cheesehead Flipper.
Wonder what state he's from.
Yeah. Yeah, well, do you follow football at all? Because to me, NFL, not that college crap, NFL is life. Okay. So what do you think about Rodgers? Or do you even care?
About what?
Rodgers? Packers?
I care. But,
Oh, okay.
But in a very small way.
Okay.
How about you? Nate's a Packer fan, too.
Yes, yes, he is, traitor.
This is what
So
I think about Rodgers. I don't blame him for wanting to get out because they've never really put a true team around him, like, drafting skilled players.
like they do Brady.
Yeah, and he wants to have what Brady got, so let him go. I mean, you're getting me on a rant now, big brother. But the front office is so arrogant that they think they're just going to throw another quarterback out there and have a great quarterback because they had Favre and then they had Rodgers. It does not to have two in 50 years is a miracle. Let alone you think you're going to get three.
Well,
in 30 years.
here's some bad news for you Packers guys. Favre was never really a good quarterback. Shocker. He was fun to watch, and he got the 12th man behind him because he was fun to watch, and he was just a good old boy that got beat up a lot on the football field.
Hey,
he was fun to watch.
He would throw 6 touchdowns. I didn't say he would have 5 interceptions behind that, but we'd always be in position to win the game.
A quintessential gunslinger is what he was.
Exactly.
Everybody go, dude. I'm going to whip it.
And all you Steelers fans can take a long dive off a short cliff.
It's going to get ugly now.
My sister's a Steelers fan, traitor. So
What's your team?
Colts.
Colts.
It used to stand for "Count on losing this Sunday," but not anymore.
And the Bears still suck.
Yeah, did you hear that, Dad? The Bears suck.
The Bears.
I respect the Bears more than the Vikings, though.
Agreed.
Is it because of Favre?
What?
Is that why, Chuck?
I don't really have a reason. Vikings are never going to have a championship ever.
So there's another live going on. I take it's Nanas.
Oh, there's probably a dozen of them.
Yeah.
And we have several lives during the show.
9 people, huh?
Is that where we're at? I don't even know. That's all we need. This is the classy. It's exclusive club here.
Yep.
I don't think you're buying it.
Okay, so what you want to know?
Okay, I got a serious question for you.
Okay.
If you had to choose an animal to help you win a fight, what animal would you choose?
Spider.
Oh,
Spider?
Psychological warfare.
Hey, I mean, that's legit.
I wasn't
There's a lot of
expecting
people
that.
that freak out over spiders.
I like them. So if
Whoa.
I see little jumpers, I'll let them jump around on me to tickle. It's kind of neat.
Nate's a spider fan too.
I love spiders.
Yeah, bear. Bear down.
Dad, please do not use that
Bear
language
was a
in
good
the
answer.
chat, please. That's disrespectful and rude, and you're going to get us banned on YouTube.
Look what Jones said. It's gonna get
What
ugly.
about you, Chuck? If you had to pick an animal to help you win a fight, what animal would it be?
I was thinking something small and wiry, like a squirrel or a badger or something. Something I could throw on somebody and it would just like go ape shit. A killer rabbit.
I don't think I've ever seen a mean rabbit.
You never watched what, Monty Python?
Well, yeah, I was like thinking realistically. I take
Run
this-
away!
The royal hand grenade? Come on.
Yep. And some call me Tim.
Tim Enchanted.
Man, Patrick just said fire ants in the pee-pee hole.
How do you place them? How do you get them in there?
Well, let's not think about that.
Why are you asking for details?
Well, if you're going to use them,
leave
I got to
that.
know how you're. I need a distribution system. What's he doing? Or maybe that is his distribution system. He's putting them in his old pee hole and launching.
Hey, some people are in some kinky shit.
It had big pointy teeth. Oh, I haven't watched that movie in a few years, but I got it pretty much memorized. Yes.
All the Monty Pythons, all the Mel Brooks. Quote them all. So,
I just watched Young Frankenstein about a week ago. Love that one.
Best horror spoof ever.
Agreed.
You see Patrick's comment? Check out my OnlyFans site.
Oh, I've been on it, man. I was your first fan, dude. Need some sick stuff, though, man.
Oh my
Uh, what else can we learn from Big Brother? Is there anything you absolutely refuse to sell? Or you said you...
Damn it. That was on my list of questions.
Well, duh. I can read your mind.
I know.
Anything I refuse to sell? Yeah, there's probably lots, but I haven't come across them yet.
Good answer.
Well, like used underwear. No.
Putting on the roots. Yeah, what? Somebody was talking about used jock straps that they sold. They found them.
Yeah. So one of the pleasures I have about selling online is that I know that the majority of my stuff is going to go to somebody that's going to care for it and love it as much as its previous owner did. So I feel a certain satisfaction when that happens. It doesn't always happen, but it does. Yeah, when you talk about items like that, you don't want to know where it goes. So, is there some kind of Chester out there going? I mean,
well, you gotta wonder, don't you?
No, I don't. No. Little roll in the hay, rolls the hay.
January House says used jock straps go for big money. Those are just his too. I think he signed it.
Does size matter? What about age?
Odor. Hello, Dina. You've walked into a good conversation.
Yeah.
Hi, Dina.
I always thought it was your guest that took you guys to that space. Now I know the truth.
It's always the guest's fault.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we like to blame.
Me and Nate are altar boys. We're good, clean guys. Pure as the driven snow. Then we get these wild people on here talking dirty and saying saucy things.
How are you feeling, Dina?
She's back doing videos. That's good.
Yeah, I saw my notification come up today. I haven't had a chance to watch any.
Yeah, just wanted to hear about while eating.
We're helping you with the calorie intake there. Yeah, that's one problem I've never had. You can talk about the nastiest stuff, and I'll still eat. With the
if I don't know, if I start visualizing something, then it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I believe it, Patrick. Just something I've not gotten into, because then I feel like I would be questioned.
Hey, Nate, you still selling on high bid?
I haven't had an auction for a little while, but my problem is I'm always competing against the big auction houses around me, so I don't get people that are looking to spend their money. I get a lot of people that are. I made mistakes on high bid where I sold lots of things for like $1 or $2, and it really turned me off.
Okay.
I forgot. Do you ship or do people have to pick it up?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Because I had some flea market guys that, because some of the stuff I was selling, I knew I wasn't going to get much money off eBay anyways, because it was more like flea market type stuff. And they ended up buying a lot of it and wanted it picked up. I did have a couple people that wanted their items shipped, and it was a fortune because the box weighed like 12 or 13 pounds.
Ouch.
I'm just like, I hope you're not reselling this because I don't know how you're going to make any money.
Hey, Nate, I do want to thank you personally for coming out with the video that talked about depression, because I suffer from it too. So, it's one of my disabilities. So, I just want to say thanks.
I mean, it's just something that no one talks about, so I thought I'm just going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Get my camera and do a little talking about it.
I thought you were going to do like a regular show.
Well,
Was
I don't
that
know
the-
what happened to that.
So,
Yeah, the fork thing.
Well, so with you're talking about like the mental health show, right?
yeah.
Well, I originally was with Ella, and then there was one day she was wanting to do it, but what was it? There was no way for me to make. I think it was Memorial Day, and then I never heard anything back, so I just assumed she did not want to do it anymore. So if Ella, you're out there, I'm sorry. And then I don't know. I just felt it's just my awkwardness to do it by myself. So I just never picked it back up. So I don't know. I really don't know what happened there. That's all I'm gonna say. I have no idea. So Ella, if you hate me, I'm sorry. I don't.
I doubt she does.
I doubt she hates it.
Oh, I know.
No, I think there's definitely a need for it. There's a lot of people that have a lot of things going on in these unprecedented times.
Yeah.
What was that?
What?
Oh, I
Someone
thought somebody
getting
knocked on somebody's door. Is that your door, Nate?
No, that's me tapping something on the table. Sorry.
I thought the landlord. Pay the rent, you bastard.
Okay, can I ask you another serious question, Big Brother?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I'm an open book.
Well, you're probably not going to like this question, but what food would you prefer to throw up if you had to pick a food?
What food would I prefer to throw up?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one.
Well, am I going to throw up? I don't know. That's a good one.
I can appreciate this because he's actually thinking about it for me.
Yeah.
Well, if I can catch it soon enough, I want to throw up in front of somebody I don't like so they throw up. So if I have to go for the effects, it's going to have to be diced peas and carrots.
He's going Exorcisters. Jalapenos. Ooh.
Jalapenos, oof.
I can't think of what it was, but I remember a time where I threw something up, and as I'm heaving, I remember thinking, that's not so bad. But I can't remember what it was.
Okay, I got one. Have you ever thrown up Taco Bell?
Probably.
It's not that bad.
I don't eat Taco Bell.
Well, I mean, it's great.
Place.
I enjoy Taco Bell, and I know what it does to me. It's going to give me the shits, but that's okay. But
Nate, I don't eat Taco Bell because I've worked there.
Uh-oh.
You don't want to know.
Uh-oh.
What I don't tell you is fine.
I already know how nasty the ones around me are just because my cousin has his own business, and he cleans the exhaust hoods of restaurants.
No,
He tries to throw me out of all the restaurants I eat at, and I go, I know it's nasty, but I feel like that's what gives a little flavor to the food, as long as I don't see it.
And if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, right?
What doesn't kill you makes you sicker.
Oh yeah. Well, that too.
Gino's here, finally.
Eno.
Did you just wake up, buddy?
Hi, Gino.
Education.
Yeah, educational. That's right. That's my aim and purpose is education.
What other things are we missing all the time? What's something that drives you nuts that you think people are missing that you think we should be picking up? Or is there some things you want to keep kind of to yourself?
No, I share anything. Shit, I don't know. We already talked about it. Pens, pencils, decks, things that are small, things that are really small and ship cheap can sell for money. Russ, things made by Russ Berry Company. That's something that's missed. I got to complain about some of the people on eBay. We got to quit being so competitive with each other. Everybody trying to lower the prices. All it does is screw all of us. If we all get together and raise the prices, I don't know. It just seems counterintuitive. So.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of YouTube guys that'll say that they always list it. They look at the prices and then they price it, $5-10 lower. And I'm like, man, why do that? Why cheapen your stuff?
I was gonna say something and now it's gone. So, yeah.
I bet it was good too. It's gonna be really good.
I do this. This is a chemical imbalance. This is a real thing. But my mind is constantly going squirrel, 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 squirrel. So I'll mess up when I speak in my videos. I can hear my mouth tripping over my brain because my brain thinks faster than I can talk. So it's hard to focus. And that's why I have notes everywhere so I can stay on topic.
That was actually one of the bloopers in my last video. I was like, I don't know where I was going with what I was just saying.
Yeah.
I started rambling and I just went, it just stopped. I didn't know what I was doing. Gino,
right. You're absolutely right, Cheesehead. They are. But, here, look, I'm guilty of being one of those filters. But if I pick up some in a bulk lot and I don't pay as much, my cost of goods are lower than everybody else. So I can still make $5 an item if I have 10 of them and I'm still selling them cheaper than everybody else. I mean, that's a strategy you want to use, but on the whole, I don't know. I'm on both sides of that coin. I am guilty and innocent at the same time. So,
damn it, Mike! What'd you leave for? Now I'm angry. Let's see. You're going in the book, Mike.
I love how you say you're angry, and I just told Mike, thanks for being honest.
Not me. I'm a resentful, bitter man.
January House, I've watched your channels a few times. I've seen what people pay for your stuff. That's something that interests me because, man, I have so much surplus. If you were to see my house, you'd think it's the back room of an auction house. Anyway, I looked into the laws, and there's no laws governing sale of online sales in most states. So,
for now,
he damn skippy the federal government. Somebody's going to jump in there at some point.
They like
we
getting
can
their
make money off this.
Well, the plague forced everybody to stop working. The only people that made money were online because that's the only way you can shop, really. Not for everybody. I know there's some outliers, but yeah.
Hey, Danica.
And the government said, oh, well, nobody's going to go back to work. They're just going to continue selling online. Well, we need to get our cut. So they lowered that tax by a huge margin. So, whatever.
Yeah, it's
surplus, give it to me, and no kids are. Yep. Yeah, I've got some dolls over there, of course. Um, it's really sad. I'm a grown man that knows way too much about dolls.
There is nothing wrong with that.
One area I don't know anything about. What kind of dolls are you looking at? Like baby dolls or porcelain or Barbies or all of the above?
Yeah, ones that were typically older, 50s and before. I tend to gravitate towards things that are from wartime, World War II, and before. Those are my specialties. That and dollhouse miniatures, and I got a lot of specialties, I guess. I really haven't thought about it.
That's a good thing, though, when it comes to reselling.
Yeah, well, like I said, my attention span is my retention is not that great. But if I sell enough of something, I remember.
I get that too. You're the cool new dude, according to Danica. That is Big Brother.
Yep.
Also known as Ispy.
Thank you.
Don't call him Ipsy. Or Tipsy.
Chuck literally had it in front of him and still messed it up.
I didn't mess it up. This time.
But before, Big Brother can attest to it that you messed it up.
Do I?
That is so true. Jeff says it always feels creepy grabbing a doll, flipping it over, and pulling its pants down to check the maker's marks.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Just pretend you're an artist, or an actor doing a creepy show.
You're Jim Henson.
And you don't get turned on. Then if you do, that's your thing. That is your thing. Just don't let us see it.
I always said that's why we're called flippers, because we're always picking things up and flipping them over.
Yeah, that's true. But a maker's mark isn't required for something to be valuable. And just because it has a mark doesn't mean it is valuable.
Yeah, I've learned that the hard way a few times.
Yeah, I learned the hard way a lot. I mean, that's just the price of education. You'd pay for that in books if you went to school, so what the hell? Nate, is there anything you look for more than Christmas items when you're out thrifting, when you do get to thrift?
So you're basically asking anything other than Christmas items, right?
Yeah.
I look at a lot of belt buckles. If I can find them, because that's something I've always been able to move, especially if I can get them cheap, because it seems like a lot of yard sales I've been to, they'll have what they consider just a bunch of old belt buckles that, they used to either collect or grandpa used to have. And if I can get them for like $1 or less, and there was an auction house that had some pretty good ones that would sell them for $5. That's as low as they would go, and no one would bid on them but me. But still, when I can make, $20 or more on each one, it's worth it, in my opinion.
Is there a lot to know about belt buckles?
There is, because I bought a lot of crap in the past when I was learning about it, because I got lucky with a couple, my first ones that I sold, because I want to say I made like $25 each off of them. And I'm like, wow, belt buckles is easy. So then I went to this yard sale and bought their entire table of belt buckles and realized there was only about 3 or 4 of them in there that was worth anything. And then the rest of them were selling for $5 to $6. And I'm like, well, that's awesome, man.
I've made that same mistake for the exact same items. Yeah.
I ended up, I think I ended up putting them as a lot and selling them on Facebook Marketplace, if I remember correctly. And someone ended up, in my opinion, overpaying for them, so I was okay with it. I didn't make much. I think it was like $20 for the lot of them, but still, that's more money than what I had in them.
Yeah.
Whose sound is bad, Joan?
She says my sound is bad.
I hear you.
Sound fine on my side.
I think Nate is a little quiet, but
Well, I can tell Nate's messed up because he's got the storms going on. The same storms are probably going to hit us. So, I don't know. Maybe not.
Is this better, Chuck?
yeah, that sounds really good.
Okay.
Stand in the back of the room and scream.
Okay. The back of the room, it's literally my walls right here.
Pull your pants down, the acoustics get better. I heard that.
I'm pretty sure our video would get shut down quickly.
Did you ever do prank phone calls as a kid, Big Brother or Nate?
No,
All the
my
time.
parents would have whooped my ass.
Most of the time.
I was taught respect the right way. So,
I was not a quick learner.
yeah, me either. I was a bad kid, and it didn't stop until I was about 30. So, I could have been a better child to my parents. I know that now, but
You know what I learned as a teenager, guys? Never prank anyone on a CB radio because they may be next to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so me and my buddy, we were driving. It was my first car, and I had this old Pontiac Sunfire. I don't know if you remember those, or maybe no, it was a Sunbird.
Sexy.
So, no, it was real sexy. But I had a huge CB antenna on top of it. So I'm like, we're going down the road after it was after school, and me and my buddy leaving the high school, and we hear people talking. I'm like, I'm gonna mess with them, and it was two guys talking to each other, and he was like, yeah, my 12 gauge shotgun, like talking about guns, and so I get on there. I'm like, boy, the things I would do to that 12 gauge shotgun, and all of a sudden he goes, what? Who is that? And I'm like, man, I would sit there and just stroke that shotgun all night like that. And we, of course, me and my buddy were like laughing our ass off. And the next thing I know, I'm passing this truck on the railroad tracks. He's like, hey, I found those little shits. They're in a blue car heading, what was it? We'd be heading west on 5th Street. And he goes, I found them. And then the truck turns around and chases us.
Oh, my
And
God.
I'm like freaking out. So after that, I took the CB out of my car and never put it in again. It scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I am not dying this way because I thought something was funny.
So just not misusing it wasn't an option?
No. It's like, if I can't misuse it, I'm done with it. Did you prank people, Chuck?
Yes. We had a couple of regular things we do. We did this is dialing for dollars. Can you tell us the amount in the account? And then whatever they threw out, of course, they won. And another one that my friend came up with was we'd call someone and somebody else would get on the other line and then just tap the microphone with like a spoon. And we'd say we were from AT&T. Do you hear this tapping sound on your line? And they'd say yes. And we're like, well, we could send a service guy out there, but try to save you a few bucks. We'd like you to try a couple of things first. And we had people like set the phone down and jump over it, like because the vibrations through the floor might.
Oh my God.
We did a lot of stupid crap. Yeah, it was. I mean, you look back now and it's like we were assholes. At the time,
Yeah.
though, it was so funny, you know.
Dude, we used to always prank call, like dial random numbers in the phone book, and then use, what was it, like star 67 or star 69 or something like that, where you hit your number.
Oh, I don't remember what it was.
Well, a lot of when me and my buddies were doing it, a lot of times this was before like everyone had caller ID, so people would answer their phone and we'd mess with them, and then we got scared one day because some guy, he's like, do you realize I work third shift, and if I ever find you, I'm gonna rip your heads off? And I'm like, oh my God. So I was so naive as a child that I looked out my window for like a week straight, waiting for that guy to show up to rip my head off.
Sounds like Danica was guilty. Is Harry trying to claim he's 30 years old?
No, he's saying.
I'm still getting.
Oh, yes, he is.
I kind of like him. Harry Sacks.
Nothing wrong with spanking, Terry.
I used to love Beavis and Butthead. That was kind of a guilty pleasure.
Yep. I've made money off of Beavis and Butthead.
Really? Merchandise?
Non-sport trading cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Damn, I hear my echo.
Yeah, I hear it now.
I want to turn my mic down just a hair more.
Try setting it on the floor and jumping over it.
Yeah, that'll work.
Dang it, I shouldn't have told that story. Harry Sacks.
So, Big Brother, if you were famous, what would you be famous for?
Yeah, I hate to say it. Mass murder.
Oh, dang.
You'd be infamous.
Yeah, I'd rather be infamous. Evil has more fun because good is dumb, right?
Good isn't as sexy.
Evil's just a matter of perspective.
What about you, Chuck?
Oh, God, I knew this was happening. Probably something stupid. I'd be famous for, like, I'd be that guy hanging out with that other famous guy. Who's that big dumb guy that hangs out with that other famous guy? That would be me. That's how famous
You just be the other guy all the time?
Yeah. Who's that guy hanging out with Nate all the time? He's Bedroom Lover or something, I think he's called. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no wish nor desire to go out and kill people. I mean, this is purely fantasy. Okay, so far, you know.
Hey, there's a reason why movies like The Terminator are popular.
That's right. You know.
Everybody has those days where they wish they could just plow through some people.
Group all the idiots up in one corner and solve a big problem right now. Don't worry, Lady Luck. I ain't killing nobody. I ain't gonna speak English either. Oh.
Patrick Murphy's already famous on his OnlyFans site. That's because you'll do what the others won't. That's what I heard.
Like put ants in your pee-pee hole.
Who's coming up for a guest there, Nate? Or can you
We
divulge
our
that?
next. I can reveal our next guest, and it is Yenzer Picker.
Michael from Pittsburgh.
Yep.
See, you know everyone's name. I don't. Like, I just know the channel names half the time.
I try.
Yeah, I don't call people by their real names usually. It's whatever their YouTube personality is.
Like some people I remember, but like I usually just call them by whatever their YouTube name is, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I try. Duh, Uncle. What's that mean? Is somebody on Joan's account?
Yeah, it's probably my niece. Or that's her talking like her.
Tell us some dirt on Uncle Big Brother. Uncle Big Brother.
I'm from Kentucky.
My
Hey,
son,
isn't there a cartoon called Uncle? What's it called?
Grandpa.
Uncle Bro.
Uncle Grandpa. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That is weird. That's a trippy show too.
it really is, but it cracks me up.
I don't know if
Don't
that's
get me wrong. I don't sit there and watch it. Just to be clear, it's just when it used to come on, I did not turn the channel.
all right, Big Brother. You got any guilty pleasures? Things like TV shows or foods that you know you shouldn't like or shouldn't watch, but you do.
No. If I don't like it, I won't watch it. But what's the point?
I mean something that you do like that maybe you don't want people to know you like.
You don't
Lima
like a guilty
beans.
pleasure?
I mean, what?
Like what? I didn't.
Lima beans?
You like lima beans? I hate lima beans.
I like garbanzo beans. I mean,
They're not bad.
I know. No, I typically don't. I'm a straightforward guy. If I don't like it, I don't do it. So,
Big
What about
Brother.
you, Chuck?
Do I have guilty pleasures? Oh yeah, I watch
Big
cartoons.
Brother is awesome.
I will watch Bugs Bunny by myself. I'm not ashamed. That's kind of a guilty pleasure.
Have you seen the knockoff cartoons that are sexy about the Warner Brothers?
No,
Yeah, they're out there. You can find them on YouTube if you know where to look.
I guess I'm not
Really?
surprised.
Sexy time with bugs. You know, it's kind of creepy, but it's also very hilarious.
I can't look it up. Now I want to. I want to look it up, but I can't. My luck's
It'll fester at you long enough, and you'll finally break down. Don't worry about it.
I'll get in trouble.
Where's Marcy? She's at that other channel, isn't she?
She's on the road tonight.
Oh.
We had children flying all over the country in the last week, and she went to pick one up in Minneapolis. Oh, we lost Nate. Pick one up in Minneapolis and visit another one that just came back from California, up in that vicinity as well. And I think she's coming home tonight. I don't know if she's going to stay at her mom's or... If it exists, there's a porn of it.
Yep, that's not a lie. Well, she mentioned something in one of the comments about the crafting community. So does she craft?
Not really. She should, but she doesn't. But her mom crafts, and she knows a lot of people that do, and she helps find things for them. Because she's resells, so she can find them some good deals on things. But no, she has crafted, but she doesn't commit to it. And she's got a lot of talent. She's got creative mind and talented hands. But now that sounds like a porn thing.
Did you see my origin story video at all?
I did. With the
Is that the one you want? I don't know which one. Who commented? There was two different ones.
I thought that
Why am I echo?
that dice rolling thing was pretty cool. I thought.
Yeah, I like it.
So you used to make those in bulk and sell them, like.
Yeah, not the dice rolling thing, but the little plant critters. Yeah, I sold a lot of those.
Yeah, those were pretty cool, and you made it sound pretty simple, actually. But
Well, it is pretty simple. So, get a bendy stick and put a round ball on it. Cut out a mouth, spray paint. You're done.
Why'd you stop? Did the market just? Oops, Nate's back.
Uh-oh. Shh, don't tell him.
I won't tell him what you said.
Okay.
What's Rule 34?
Jeremy?
It sounds like something What's Rule 34, Nate?
What?
Come on, man. You can't just leave and not pay attention. No.
I lost.
She said flip. Said
I
Rule
lost
34.
like everything. So
Did you lose power?
I didn't lose power, but when it's raining or anything for some
Yeah, like that.
reason, mine is bad downstairs. It's annoying.
You're talking like
I even moved my desk like closer to the real walls, but the real walls here instead of the concrete, just so I have better, because I got a booster right above me. But for some reason, when there's any kind of weather outside, my internet, you guys started spinning, and I knew it was a matter of time before I got kicked for a minute.
You got cement walls in your basement?
Yeah. So in my room here, these 3 walls are cement, and then this is just a little drywall they put up. And then in my inventory room, the bathroom has drywall, but everything else is cement. So it blocks my signal. Even though I was told with my booster I would never have this issue again, and I continue to have this issue.
those lying bastards.
Oh, I know. They just want my money.
Yeah, I started.
Well, duh.
You started what?
I started using the plug-in internet for our show because I was starting. A couple weeks ago I was having issues. I kept getting booted out.
Yeah. Well, see, I want to do that, but our router where they placed it is on the 3rd floor. So it would, I would really have to have a long cord and try to figure it out to get it all the way down here. And
You need a dedicated router by you.
Cement walls, not cement. My walls are made of semen. Do what, big brother?
Walls. You killed him. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, I'm just a big kid. What can I say? Yeah, I forgot what. Oh yeah, you need a router down there by you.
I do, but they want, what was it? They want to charge me like an extra, I want to say it's almost like $100 a month.
Ouch.
And I'm like, no, because they were like, well, we have to have the router and it would go off its own internet and everything. So that would be its own internet package. And I go, no, I don't want 2 separate internets. I just want a router to help. And they're like, no, we can give you these boosters. So I have these boosters that are plugged in up right above me because it has to be also in between the router and me. And the boosters, I guess, have helped when there's not any weather outside, but anytime there's weather, for some reason it still messes up down here.
Can't you just buy a router and splice it in?
What do you think I am, MacGyver?
I'm getting cat boned.
Uh-oh. Is that a him or her?
To her, this is Miss Sophie.
Miss Sophie. Ooh, pretty name.
I named her after Sophia Loren, which I thought was hot, and I still do. So,
She is.
now get down. That's enough cat butthole for one night.
I love the ending, like he's just petting it. It's like, now get down. You're done.
My dogs love me today because I was cooking supper and because Marcy's not here, so I was making hamburgers and I dropped a chunk of raw hamburger and to catch it, I caught it between my thigh and the cupboard. Yeah. So there's like hamburger blood all over my shorts.
And the cupboard.
All the dogs love me. Very popular. Just
Have
dropped
you-
my Cat 5 cable.
Have you? This is random, but you talking about the dogs loving you reminded me of this for some reason. So I apologize, but did you realize there's like a rare bacteria in the dog's saliva that it actually is obviously toxic to humans? But I watched this freaking video that made me paranoid of my dogs licking my open wounds, if I have any. And then this woman lost her arms and legs because of it.
What? I thought they were supposed to have like clean tongues or something.
No, they so she got back from vacation and she had a small cut on her hand, and her dogs, greeted them by licking her all over, and she ended up getting this weird, rare, like flesh-eating bacteria from her dog to where she lost her arms and legs.
Good Lord.
So I had my second session for my tattoo on Tuesday. So I got home yesterday from work because it's still healing, right? And as soon as I sit down, one of my dogs just came up and licked my arm twice, and I started freaking out. So I ran into the kitchen and started washing with Dawn. I'm like, I ain't losing my limbs like this.
This is Sophie's show now.
Hi, Sophie.
eBay problems.
That's enough dog talk, I guess. Oh my.
Sorry.
Glad I can't translate that. Probably wasn't nice.
Yeah, she's not nice. I've got one of the meanest cats I've ever known.
Seriously?
She likes me. She loves me, but if there's anybody else, she'll put scratches on you. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, cats love me. I'm going, no, no, no. And they're going, oh, no, all cats love me. I told you. Sheltered.
What's that mean?
What mean?
She put that in twice.
No, if you look at the YouTube, it actually shows a cat in a box.
Oh, I gotcha.
On StreamYard, it does not show up, but it shows up on the YouTube video.
I forgot I had YouTube open. Look at that.
Oh, I'm watching on StreamYard, so.
I saw the same thing at first. Looked over it and realized it's an actual emoji thing.
Hey, Susan.
Hi, Vagabond.
Her name's Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hello, Susan. Greetings and salutations.
And I remember everyone's first name because I'm cool. Hi, Susan.
Yeah, that's what happens, Mr. Big Time,
He's like, yeah, Susan, Charles, Bill, Mike. Just go down the list.
And then, every third time I screw it up, like Ipsy.
Yeah, that's all right.
You have that one written in front of you, and you still say it wrong.
Now you sound like my wife.
There she is.
We're glad you're
Hey,
here.
Blingy, how you doing? Vagabond, what's up?
Hey, listen.
I wonder if she'd do a show. Susan.
Susan, you do a show?
I bet
I just throw it out there.
she could grow a beard. I heard. Nice, Patrick.
Back room. Yeah.
I'm just going to say this and leave it alone after this, but that's where I actually met Chuck, was his other channel, Backroom Bitter.
Right on. Man, he had some weird requests.
I'm like, what goes through your head when I say fire ants? Oh, God, what is happening?
You okay, Nate?
Yeah, I got my chair stuck. I'm like, what am I stuck on over here? I felt trapped. I was scared, Chuck.
You'll be all right. Big Brother's here. Is that a Simpsons hat you're wearing?
Yes, sir.
What's it say?
Last perfect man.
Oh, yeah, you had that on in the video.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite hats. I can say.
So, big brother, what are your stats?
6'4", over 400 pounds, and dieting, exercising, trying to get that changed.
Yeah, that's hard.
Well, I got disabilities. Okay, I had them before I got fat. My disabilities caused, along with my laziness, caused me to be fat.
It's so easy to be fat, though.
I don't let my disabilities get in the way of what I want to achieve.
That's good.
They do limit things. At a garage sale, I can't get underneath things. I can't bend down things. So I take little sis with me, and I let her grunt and moan and do that stuff. So, little sister is almost 50. Not quite, but almost.
I was gonna say, I think I saw her comment earlier where she said that you drag her along to the auctions.
I've taken my niece to doll auctions before. Told her to pick out a doll she likes and bought it for her. So.
It is so nice to have a helper at an auction.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I usually do it by myself because I like to stay to the end.
Me too.
That's where I buy most of my stuff because the tables and stuff will go for like $1 or $2, if that, because they're just trying to get rid of it. And I am the guy that will stay there for 8 hours just to wait for those tables.
Yep. I differ with how Chuck auctions. He says it's not important. You don't always have to be there early. I disagree. But that's just how I do it. And he's right. You really don't have to because all the junk lots and stuff are at the end. And you can find some really cool shit for cheap money. So.
Oh, I agree. I like to be there early because I like to know what's coming up when and where. And I hate when I'm surprised when they pull something up. I'm like, oh crap! But plus, we got people that work for some of our auctioneer companies that will also bid on things, so they won't pick it up. They'll hold up a box that's got something valuable down below, and they won't show that thing coincidentally, and then they bid on it. But
when I know they're bidding on it, I know there's probably something valuable.
Yeah. Yep.
So what I do, because I'm an asshole sometimes, I will bid up and then leave. I know when to leave. And I'm like, I'm going to make you spend a little more money. I know people may hate me for that, but it's just one of my strategies. I always make them spend a little more.
I do the same. A lot of there's one auction I go to a lot. It's in my videos. I know everybody there, and they know me. So, all the regulars anyway. And, sometimes there's some hate bidding going on, and they'll drive their price up because you did something to drive their price up earlier or whatever. And that kind of thing does happen.
Yes, it does.
See, okay, you guys were talking about being there early. I have a problem, okay? I got a problem here. I show up when I show up. And I am that guy that when they're looking for stuff to bid, I'm up there at the tables during the auction looking to see what I want. I don't ever act interested, but I'm the guy that will just get up and walk up there during the auction because I just don't care, I guess.
Well, there's a special term that people that go to auctions a lot use. I think it's called asshole. You get up in front of me, it happens, and the crowd will speak up, hey, sit down or down in front,
Oh, I don't get up in front
cool.
of what they're holding up. I go look around the tables that are behind them and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, you get in front of the auctioneer and he will let you know it.
Yeah, they'll do that around here too. So I don't do that crap.
And hey,
Yeah.
we could hook up when Bloomington has its surplus sale again. It should be this year or next. I don't know with COVID. So
Yeah, I'm not for sure when that is. I know there was a big sale. I don't know if you've heard of it up where you're at, but I think it's the Cook family.
yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
Yeah. They had one earlier this year because they canceled last year. But yeah, I'm wanting more big sales like that.
Yeah, you know me. I like going to the ones like I see Chuck at that are out, out in the middle of nowhere, and you got a farmer and his tractors and a great big barn and old shit laying around the house because that's what living up there is like. So
And old shit that they took care of too.
yeah. Well, I grew up on a farm a little bit, so I know what it's like.
Very cool.
I want to live there again now. I tell you what, I don't like having my neighbors this close to me.
Yeah, you get spoiled with that. Like I've been in some of my videos, I'm complaining about them building this house down here. It's not obnoxiously close, but I'm just used to having this wide open space. And now this guy who bought that perfectly within his rights is building a house, and I hate him. I'm like, damn it! What are you doing to me, man?
I mean, I live in a townhome, so I got everyone on top of me. But I like it because I get any food delivered to me. So if I want delivery, like I have so many options. I know that's pathetic, but I'm just like, damn, I'm living the life.
I cook. I know how to cook. I'm good at it. So
that was actually one of the questions I wanted to ask you. It is.
Well, there you go.
Because I had to cook today. I don't have to do it very often. So I was like, I'm going to ask Big Brother if he cooks. Do you have a special?
Well,
Like if
my sister and I both know how to cook because of the way we were brought up. Parents worked nights, so I had to learn how to cook to take care of my little sister, and it's just nice to know how to cook.
Yeah, it is.
So, she cooks a lot better than I do. She cooks more family type meals. I don't have the opportunity to do that. I'm single, and I don't share my food with my cat. So, but I cook everything from scratch, and I cook it how I like it. So, but I have cooked things for other people, and they've asked me to come back and cook that shit again. So
that's a good sign. Whip that shit up again, man.
I used to have D&D games here at my house, and I would cook for my friends that would come over. I called them my guinea pigs. So, and they seem to like my desserts. So, figures a fat man knows how to cook desserts, right?
Let's go to the fat guy's house. He must have good food.
Wow.
Oh, Joanne's calling you out, saying she's better than you.
I just said that. She cooks different meals than I do. Like I said, she cooks for the family, so she cooks differently.
Is that
But
Joanne?
we both know how to cook. I cook a better mac and
saying that
cheese than
wrong?
she does, though. Here, let's get her riled. I cook better mac and cheese than you do, and you know it's true.
Uh-oh. Sibling rivalry. Never trust a skinny cook.
True.
That's right.
Hey, I went to chef school my first year of college, and the head chef that was in there that was teaching all of us was pushing 700 pounds, and he even told us, he goes, if anyone's smaller than me, you do not trust what they're feeding you. That was his first lesson. And then he told me my presentation was shit. So I quit because I asked my counselor what position could I hold over the chef, and he said, well, restaurant management. So then I switched my major to that. So one day hoping to be over him.
Nice.
You're a pharmacist now, is that right, Nate?
No, I am a quality auditor, so I audit other pharmaceutical companies to FDA regulations. So it's pretty exciting work.
It sounds like it.
A lot of dry material that I read throughout the day and all the time.
You're dreaming, Beck. Excuse me, sister. Oops.
Is it Joanne or Joan?
Hmm?
Is it Joanne or Joan?
Joan Jones.
Joan
It's not a real name, but see, it's a funny thing, Joan Jones.
See, I suck. I thought it was Joanne. I obviously can't read.
Come
Well, I
on.
guess it could be Joanne, but I think Joanne might be spelled with an N
I think
and
it's
an E at
two
the
N's
end.
because we have a craft store here in town and they spell it with two N's. I'm an idiot, guys. I'll wear
No
this
argument.
one. This is all
I'm not going to argue with you, Nate.
Now you have to think about that all weekend.
I'm just gonna have to look at myself in the mirror the rest of the week and be like, "What are you doing with your life?"
You guys gonna watch spooky movies tomorrow? Friday the 13th?
Dude, do you realize this is what irritates me about this day? There are so many people that take off work because of the superstitions of Friday the 13th.
No, I just use that
Drives me
to
insane.
watch stupid movies.
13's my favorite day. It's my favorite number. That's my lucky number.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you're
It's
not.
lucky for everybody else, too, because I was born on the 13th.
We were that day.
Well, you watching spooky movies, Chuck?
Yeah, we use that as a reason to watch scary movies.
Dude, that's all we watch is literally scary movies. So it's like, I don't know.
You guys,
I guess
you guys
Halloween
check
we
out
watch
Thanksgiving yet?
Thanksgiving? I've heard of it. I have not seen that.
Yeah.
It's a trauma film made by the people that did Nuke 'Em High and
Okay.
Basket Case and shit like that.
Do you recommend?
Yes. Please do not expect much, but it is funny.
Oh, I like if it is a low budget and cheesy. I
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'll
It's
love it
definitely
even
low budget, on purpose. Yeah.
I'm on that.
I
then.
enjoy watching like bad horror films, and then you wonder, do they know it's bad, or is it supposed to be? You know what I mean? Like, are they like making this film and be like, guys, this is gonna be a blockbuster hit? I just feel it, and it's like what are you doing?
I don't know. Sometimes when they try to make it intentionally bad, it just doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, you can
No,
tell.
I agree.
But when they try to make it good and it's bad, that's when I like it.
Thunder.
So was this your
Damn it, Nate.
first
You keep your
live?
storms down there. Yep.
This was your first live
Yeah.
ever? Or, well, I'm glad
Ever.
you decided to come on with us.
Well, I'm decided. I didn't really think you guys take me, so
Why not?
And then here you are.
what do I have to offer?
We'll have you back.
I don't know. I know you guys are mostly fun, and that's cool. I thank both of you for doing this because it's nice to have that release.
Oh, cool.
So
Well, we'd have you back probably too.
I'd accept any time.
That's good to know.
I feel privileged to be on your show. Although I apologize for the subs, but
I'm not worried about it.
yeah, I've only got 75 stubs. But like I said, gee, maybe if I jump on your live show, I can get maybe one or two more.
I did put your link in my description, so people that I should have announced it earlier, but I would appreciate it if you guys would check out Big Brother. He's very knowledgeable.
Some people say cocky. I just say confident.
You got to be cocky sometimes.
Well, thank you, Blingy. When you gonna be on?
Hey, Louie. Who are you asking?
Baubles, blings, and needful things.
She is going to be on. I don't know when, though. Like
That'd be awesome.
Nate's been working hard at doing a schedule. Hey, Louie. And he's got September 9th, she says.
Awesome. I'll be sure to harass you from chat.
I think she's going to be a lot of... What? Oh, shit.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Right now on my screen, Nate, I see you twice. I don't know why. Like down below where you can see the people that you let on. There's 2 Nate on now. It's just 1. Spooky.
That is weird.
Nate's a hard worker. Yeah, he is. Tell me about the cards that you use for your questions. I know you answered on Gino's channel, but
these are just, I think I got them at an auction with some other stuff. It just says chat pack for kids. They came in this little plastic box. And I think they're supposed to be for like church meetings or, scout meetings or something with little kids. Because a lot of them ask questions about like when you grow up. But sometimes you can make them work for adults.
Sitting here thinking how you guys could incorporate Cards Against Humanity in it, but I don't think it would work.
I've never played that game. My daughter.
Oh, I love that game.
Really?
Yes.
I'm
It
sure
really helps if you have a person that knows you.
I would probably.
Melissa, are you still seeing 2 Nates? I don't know what's going on right now.
I don't see 2 Nates.
Somebody slipped something into her root beer float.
Maybe she's having a little fantasy. I don't know.
Nah.
Louie.
Try it with Cards Against Humanity. Okay, I will. I don't know. I did, like, when we started this thing, I found at a thrift store, I found a bunch of Trivial Pursuit card packs that I was going to use, and we did use it a couple times, but then we got away from asking trivia questions, but we could always do that. They were dated, though. They were, like, from the 80s, so they'd ask some really irrelevant questions. Hello, Roy.
Hi, Roy.
Thursday. Good to see you, Roy. He's got a great auction, too. I finally got to one of Roy's auctions. He's got some cool stuff if you like pop culture stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw you talking about comics, so I watched that. So I've seen all your episodes, honestly. So.
Sweet.
Melissa, yes, 1 Nate is plenty because I wouldn't. If I had a clone of myself, I would annoy myself. So I'm glad there's only 1 of me.
One of the things you ask your guests is if you could have any superpower, what would you want? And I would think I would have to take either immortality or being immune to atmospheric pressures.
Immune to atmospheric pressures? Why would you want that? What would that do for you?
Well, I would also talk about depth and height. I'd also have to be able to breathe water because I want to go to the deepest parts of the trench and check shit out.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I'd be scared.
Why?
I've seen the Meg. I know they're scary. There's
Yeah.
Godzilla's down there.
Yeah.
Something's gonna eat you, and you won't see it coming.
One of my childhood dreams was to grow up and be the guy that caught the first giant squid. So I've known about them since I was a kid, and I've got this weird thing about things with lots of legs, like octopus, squid, spiders, so I'm drawn to those kind of things. Yeah, and now it's a reality. They've actually caught them. Oh, by the way, there's all different kinds of giant squids. Yeah, I'm not going down there.
Kraken, I didn't even think about the Kraken. That's down there.
The crack in my ass. Let's see.
Oh, crud. Well, do you have any words of wisdom you want to share? Anything you want to get off your chest before we call it a night?
Nothing that I wouldn't put in a video. I think we all need to have a moment of silence for flipping sports guy Paul. He got married.
Oh, yes.
So
Yes, he did.
everybody wish him well.
There.
Um,
Jesus, down there.
Don't think just because somebody else has sold something for a price that you see on a comp that your stuff isn't worth more than that. Have confidence in what you sell. I sell my stuff higher than most people, but I still do okay. I work on larger profit margins, so I don't have to sell as much.
That's nice though. When
See
you don't
it,
have
you
to,
know.
depending on
Did you see what Lissa said?
quantity. No.
Gotta rewatch this immediately. Big Brother is a gem. See, and you didn't think you had anything to offer.
Yeah,
You made
she's just being sweet. She's always sweet.
No,
She's
she's
always
not.
nice.
She can be quite salty, actually. See you tomorrow.
Listen, hey.
Yeah, Gino, I'll be there
On
tomorrow.
our show in the future.
Oh yeah, that's going to be interesting, I think. Well, I think we'll call it quits, everyone. Thank you to everyone that showed up. Thank you, Big Brother.
Yeah, thank you, Big Brother.
It's been good to get to know you finally. Seems like we've interacted a little bit for quite a while, but now I finally had a chance to chat. That was cool. Nate, you got anything else you want to say?
No, like I'm
Good,
slowly
'cause
trying to get
nobody
videos put out there. Do what? What'd you say?
I said good because nobody cares.
Oh, okay. Bye. No, I'm slowly getting videos out. I'm actually going to, it's either going to be tonight or tomorrow night. I will be basically recording my first gaming video with a couple of buddies, so that should be interesting, and you won't learn much from it, but it'll be there. And then, next week we have Yenzer Picker on my channel, so make sure you come on over to my channel and check that out. You know, don't you interact with him pretty often, don't you? Or a decent amount, Chuck? Yeah.
I've been on his show, and yeah, I've talked.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Everybody go to subscribe to their live show so we can start doing just the live show.
I keep forgetting to promote that. Thank you.
Thank you, Big Brother. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Backroad Bitter Live, Chuck, and then Nateypie Trinkets and Doodads Live. I think the links are below, right, Chuck?
They are. They should be down there.
I'm one of those.
So make sure you subscribe, and then we can eventually move all of our live content to those channels, and then it'll hopefully help our main channels grow a little more and not doing lives on it. It seems to work for others.
All right. Thanks, everyone, and have a great night. Have a good Friday the 13th, and have a great weekend. Bye, y'all.
See you guys.
Ta-ta for now.